We've come into thornley woodland. It's like a proper nature reserve type place.
Some canny sized pine trees and there's a load of big nests.
Some huge nests up.
I mean, some of them might just be squirrels' graves, but some of them might be the red kite. There's a big one over here that looks like quite flat and stuff.
Right? That's a big one up there. There's one in the tree at the back there, and this one's a huge one up there.
That one up there.
What a big stick structure.
Yeah, it looks like it's like a kite, doesn't it?
If I can find it. Oh, got it.
Come across where you've seen the birds kind on it, or
It would be worth it. And there's an old dead pine there, and up the top of it,
and the woodpeckers hole in.
there's about 3 woodpeckers holes in it. The one in the middle looks like a fresh one. There's a load of fresh bark and chippings around under.
Would have fledged by now, wouldn't it?
They'll be gone with the
nests.
nests.
The one we filmed when they're young,
It was,
a month ago, wasn't it?
it was a few weeks ago. Might have only been 2 weeks ago. I'm not sure now because
more than 2 weeks ago.
we're every day, man.
That was just when I come off the hill. It was more than 2 weeks ago. The woodpeckers.
Right, It probably wasn't. I can't remember. It was time just, when we're doing these walks regular.
Definitely more than a couple of weeks ago. I've been back up in holidays for a month.
Right, I wasn't sure. I just this year sort of passing by nice and slowly, which makes a refreshing change.
One of the first ones.
But this is the first time we've been doing it to this part of the woodland, isn't it?
Well, it is for a few, yeah. We haven't done any filming.
Like for the filming, I mean, it's like we haven't been in here before, so we might just see something totally different. It's like a proper big forest. Straight through there, it's what looks like a dead ash tree, but it's got quite a few woodpecker holes in it.
If you come further down, there's one at the back, and it's got a road in now.
Right, yeah, there's tons of them in that one. They're rather way doing it.
That's what I'm saying. There must be a dozen. That one. Got a good shot of the woodpeckers feeding in that anyhow, haven't we?
Aye.
Still like to see the green woodpecker, like.
That's one thing.
At the beginning of the year, but
we heard it quite a bit at one stage. We've just never seen it. They're always quite a shy bird. They're not as common up north, like up here where we are, is what they are doing south, like. Well, even doing the Midlands, I think they're a bit more common. They're a bit rarer up this end. There's holes all the way around them trees.
Right.
It's probably a feeding station for now for the birds and all at the same time. I can see about 10 in the one at the back, and there's at least 10 in that one.
Holes. You can't have too many holes, so.
Nah. We've just come down here into the thick of the woodland again. That's a load of
across these steps. We'll
footsteps,
venture down to see where
the tech.
And there are people putting their dog crap in bags and just leaving them on the side of the path. I
And,
don't see the point, like.
I've just heard a red kite.
No.
It's doing in the bottom of the
It's
water.
got to be red. I bet there'll be more than one.
They should have young at this time of the year. Now we'll walk around that way, we'll come back that way, and I'll see if we can actually stumble into it. Them dog bags, like what you were just saying there.
That's what I'm saying. If they make effort to put the crap in the bag, they make you take it
with them or put it in a bin or something, because the bag takes longer to dispose of, like, to rot do, and then what?
You might as well just flick the crap in the side, of the wood, you know.
Aye, it'd be better. It would. At least it's biodegradable. Not like the bag. The bag will be there for years.
If you just flicked it to the side, anybody's going to stand. It's different if it's on the street or something and you've got to
aye. Aye, because it is quite stupid what they're doing. Leaving the bags hanging up on the trees and the branches and on the sides of paths and that. Because everyone knows what they are. You could get some little kid walking down and pick it up.
If we ever need a crop in the woods, we'll have to fetch a carrier bag.
Use some leaves. Hey, this looks kind of doing that. It's like fairyland. They do a kind of job with this woodland conservation.
Surprised anybody burnt a dune that they're putting on.
Aye, they've done it in the other woods.
Dead of light.
They ended up having to put a metal bridge in, didn't they? They got burnt down the wooden one, a little one like this. But before they'd done it, you would have had a bit of a carry on getting over here. Someone's built a little weir there. Just to make that look interesting. Good idea, yeah. Unless that's been like the original place where everyone used to cross over all the time. But it doesn't look like it, does it? It just looks like someone's built a bit of a dam. Just to make that bridge look.
Some kids probably, man, just
making it look interesting.
Head up there,
aye. Getting to the top of the hill, we just walked up, doing from in there somewhere. And bird boxes all over. There's one there. One through there. They're all getting used because you can see where the entrance of the hole's been scratched away off the birds and the claws gone in.
Well, unless close together would.
That's what I wouldn't have expected.
I'm not showing little blue.
Aye, they're not as territorial.
But owl, like, just close, like. Yeah, I thought it would have.
There's one up there. And there's one just. Wait, there's three altogether. Yeah.
The top of my car will be up.
We are.
Be dozens of them.
They're on nearly every tree. I think there's me trying to film them. There's not many. They've got them a good height now, like.
I didn't think I've actually walked up this way in the wood. They've normally come and went the other way, haven't we, towards the...
Aye.
Like the
I've never...
centre through the woods here.
I'm not even sure where this is going to bring me. Probably his lock off. Aye. Might see something totally different. That one's either been butchered.
Aye, it looks like it's definitely...
Or something bigger's been using it.
It's been chipped, to be honest.
I can find it on the camera. Yeah, where's it at? Just in that tree there, you can see it. It's either a baby crow, like a young, not a baby crow, but it's a little fledgling. It's not very.
It is a crow, is it? Or?
It's a crow, carrion crow. You can tell by the beak. It's definitely a fledgling, like.
Oh, it's definitely.
Because it hasn't. It's not fully feathered through yet. It's got short tail feathers and.
Well, you can see,
it's looking a bit rough underneath. That's something different again. We're just a bit further up the footpath here, and that nest box there.
Something's definitely been at the hole on that one, hasn't it?
Oh, aye.
But Do the grey squirrels not do that to try and get in it?
The choke eye so they can get the heat in and get the...
Because a grey squirrel would get its heat in there, or it's
I know it would, aye.
probably been them.
When I've zoomed into it there, you can, it's all been chewed away properly, like, aye. Because a bird wouldn't have to do that. Yeah, aye. It's when the young are like shooting on now for food, and yeah, there's a carrion crow just flew through there. That's probably the young. Oh, cause we've just come from a run there, and that's just doing through there. That young crow in the holly bush. So that's probably where that crow had come from.
See, that's been all smacked up, and it will be the squirrels doing that.
It has to be, aye. You can see bits of remains of a nest in there. They do some damage on squirrels.
Oh, they do. No, but a pest.
Because that box would have been kind of strong and it's actually smashed the front.
No, but a pest. It's like you say, they reckon to kill all the birch trees.
Aye, they look like new boxes now, but it's been totally smashed, the front end of it. A grey squirrel just to get a little bit of food. Just come a bit further on, shall we, because there was a good cluster of nuthatches.
There was.
Aye.
I think they're going to bunk further.
There was about 4 or 5 of them. Young birds must have come up the nest and they must have just dived straight into the next tree. Oh, there they are. It's got food in it, aye. Yeah, they're feeding each other. Right, one's feeding the other.
That must be the parent feeding the young.
Aye.
It must be good.
I can hear the other one shooting up there.
Yeah.
Aye. Oh, they got mad.
Yeah.
They must be the parent ones.
Still on the branch, yeah, it's so weird. There's a few of them, like.
Aye. Oh, it's something different. But it's got like a nest, must have just hatched, like fledged the nest, I should say. A full brood must have fledged the nest. Getting muddled for words. It's nice scenery when you're coming out into the woods and that, you know, and then you've got all these split off paths and all that. Nice bits of wildlife, and then someone left a bag of sweets on a tree stump. Another shit. Another shit bag.
I'm definitely going to start bringing the carrier bag ones. And when I want one, I'm just going to pop them in and put it in the middle of the path.
They put them in places where people can see them. And everybody knows what they are, you just know it's a bag of shite. It's kind of disgusting, really. They should just leave it like that on the path.
Right.
At least it's going to go away quicker than a bag.
The flies will get it.
Aye.
That's like you say, when a stick just flick it in the side way.
Aye, that's all they need.
Anyhow.
Take a wire stick with them and fly it out the way. They need to put it in a bag for everyone to see. Because everyone knows got them little crappy bags on.
It's like I say, picking them up in public parks or like footpaths and stuff.
Oh, they have the bins for them in them places.
It would. It's like I say, just need to flick it in.
Aye. Even if they throw it right into the tree somewhere where you cannot see it, it wouldn't be half as bad, but they didn't. They just leave them on the path, like on a stump. And you see them for years. You see all the old ones and all. Right, enough talking crap. Enough of the crap talk. Get back onto the wildlife and nature. It's when they've managed this woodland, I don't know what they've done. They've left, you know, how they've just left a few trees. It does make you wonder why.
Maybe they're going to let bits of the trying to go into more of a natural forest now and just all contact and let some natural like oak growing.
Aye.
Birch and beech and stuff.
But normally when they do clearing, they clear the whole lot and then they'll replant again. But because they've done the same here. But they've actually took nearly all the pine out in this stretch. They've left a few, the bit further down, they've left a few.
There's the odd one like in between.
Unless they're a different type of pine to what they have took out. There's two. That's going to be the female up there, and that's I've seen the stuff moving. I'll show you in a foot. We're just coming a bit further down the path here, and just up there, when it focuses in, you can see that it's a great spotted woodpeckers. The bird flew is always walking down the path. Loads of small birds in there, like blue tits, grey tits, they're all up them trees feeding. Quite a few of them. Now that woodpecker just flew that hole up there.
Flew?
Aye, when I was coming down.
Just a great spotted like?
Aye, just a great spotted. I can still hear it cheeping on down the bottom there. It's probably going to have big young ones in there.
Probably right, so if you stood, you could probably get it.
And we would actually get some good footage of that one, wouldn't we? We're just coming back down through the wood now. We're coming to a different bridge, different set of steps. We've got to walk all the way back up through there.
Here's the banks.
Oh, here's these hills. This one's not too bad, it winds around.
See, I think it makes it worse when they've got the wide steps and you've got to lift your legs.
Aye,
you just have a normal flat path.
They're like giant steps.
Yeah,
you're taking double amount.
To me. I don't know what the point is, it would just make things harder.
Aye.
I will head back. I'm getting hungry now, I think.
Aye. It's probably going to be the end of the video for the day because it's we're sort of heading back out of the woods. No, we're not out of the woods yet. But if there's anything interesting, I will turn the video back on. Oh, halfway up the hill, totally out of breath.
We've just come across a weird animal sitting.
Aye, there's something on the tree here.
Tree like we're not.
I'll get a bit closer, see if we can get closer without scaring it. It's a weird one, like. I've never come across one of these in the woods before. There's a bit of nesting material at the bottom of the tree there off it.
That looks like a teddy bear. Must be having a picnic.
Oh, it's teddy bear's picnic.
Somebody must have came in the wood and stuck a teddy bear up a tree for some reason. I wonder what if that's all the crops off, you know, the bear shit in the wood thing.
Oh, right, aye.
But
teddy bear up the tree. Mental. It's not something to see every day. Not in England. In the UK.
It's the only bear you'll see in these woods.
Aye, we eradicated them hundreds of years ago. The bears and the wolves. So we're going that way. So that way's going to take us back up the run, and this way's got to take us to the car park.
I was thinking this, I'm not sure. I was thinking that path will take with the way we'll come back onto that.
Right. It might
try this, we will.
Aye, they might lead a run though. Look, I've turned the camera on.
Takes seconds.
I'll just get past it for it. Because it's hiding in the back of this oak tree. It's probably run quite far up it by now, but it was just there on the back of that.
You never really get a shot of it, it takes seconds and
no. Oh, there it is, man. Miles away already. That's how quick it was. It must have been straight at the back of that tree in a way before I even got anywhere near the tree.